Well, the last two matches are pretty good, and the show was decent overall. I'm John Redland with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's World Tag League Night 3 event, and the field's pretty evened out. Nobody is undefeated, and we still have a few shows left to go. And I'd love to know what you guys have to say about the field in the comments, please, and I will have point totals at the end of this review. So, we start off with Yuji Nagata and Yota Tsuji versus Kojima and Honma. Honma should not be in the ring. I know I've said that in a lot of reviews, and I respect the guy for wanting to perform, but he doesn't have it anymore. It's really sad to watch him in the ring. Nagata, however, still moves pretty damn well. So is Kojima. Yota is definitely a prodigy and has improved dramatically in the last year alone. And there was a cool double submission spot and, some other good moves. And Yota got a chance to shine, but fell to the cozy lariat from Kojima. 1, 2, 3. And then we have Bad Luck Fale and Chase Owens versus the Great OCon and Jeff Cobb. I am now calling them the Great O-Cobb. It sounds like a corn on the cob eating contest for suckers. Cobb is really, practically herniating the goddamn disc, or every disc in his back, carrying this not very good gimmick. It's not that OCon is bad in the ring. The gimmick is just so cartoonish and stupid. And even if there's a story behind it, it just looks so goofy. And the screaming when he does the chops just doesn't do anything for me. I didn't care about this. I mean, Fale is fucking washed. Chase Owens is a fucking boring individual. And yeah, Tour of the Islands pins Chase. Cool. I'm glad that Cobb at least got the victory. It was what it was. We then get Finn Juice versus Hanares. Finlay and Juice Robinson, David Finlay, that is, not Fit Finlay, as cool as that would be to see him in a New Japan ring, probably not at this age, and then Toa Henare and the ace, Tanahashi. And this is good enough. Henare deserves a good push in 2021, provided they, are able to still keep touring and do some good stuff. And I hate to say this, but Tana is fucking washed. His knees are shot. I mean, he's still doing well. He's still in great physical shape. But his knees are so shot, and it's really sad to see. I credit the man for wanting to continue, but, it is what it is. I hope he gets a good send-off at a Wrestle Kingdom. He deserves it. And Juice gets his nose busted pretty damn bad. He's actually bleeding quite a bit. But eventually the Doomsday Device pins Henare 1, 2, 3. So, good match as we go to intermission. And then when we come back, Evil and Yujiro versus the Gorillas of Destiny. Bullet Club explodes, and yeah, it's hard to get me to care about Yujiro and Evil as a team. Even harder to get me to care when I really don't care one bit about Bullet Club. That's not to say that Bullet Club doesn't have their fans, and I appreciate that, but I just don't care. The gimmick, the stable, the whole concept is fucking dead. It's been dead for a couple goddamn years. It was pretty bad when the Elite joined, but that's another story and another rant for another day. Evil's team attacks early, during the whole too sweet thing, and GOD really carried this. It's not that Evil's bad in the ring. It's not that Yujiro's bad. But there are just some things I just don't care about. We get, the run-ins and stuff like that. Yujiro does a cool tope and then gets stopped from doing another one. And then the crossface from Tangaloa taps out Yujiro. So Gorillas of Destiny get a victory. After losing on the first night, they have ran off 2 straight. And I think are going to run off a few more matches before they lose another one. I think they're going to go to the finals. I think we're looking at a Gorillas of Destiny entrant there because really they need to spice up the tag division, and Gorillas of Destiny are a great team to do that. And then we get Yano and Ishii versus Goto and Yoshihashi. The never openweight 6-man tag team champions explodes, and chaos explodes. So much exploding on this goddamn show. Oh, Japan. Usual Yano antics. This might have been actually the best match on the show, in my personal opinion, just eclipsing the main event, because they give us a lot of good time, and Yoshihashi can go in the ring, and he can do some good stuff. And sometimes I get into his matches. Other times I'm just like, I don't fucking care. It's Yoshihashi. He's just there. But the pace is good. Ishii was just sitting there on the outside, just waiting. When can I chop somebody? When can I chop somebody? And then he eventually did. And him and Goto just got to chop each other like crazy. And Ishii also chopped Yoshihashi, and then Yoshihashi chopped him back. Some really good stuff. Lots of near falls. A brainbuster pins Yoshihashi 1, 2, 3. Go out of your way to watch this match, though. I like the pace, and I like the fact that it got a good amount of time. And then we get Sonata and Shingo versus Dangerous Tekkers, Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi, the current IWGP Tag Team Champions, while Shingo is the current never openweight champion. A lot of championships going on, in this tournament. And Tekkers attack early. Sonata gets attacked, for a while, and then ZSJ. I can never tire of watching ZSJ in a match. Cool double submission spots from both teams. And everybody get in here. We get a last ride from Taichi. We get a lot of really good stuff. Close near falls. Oh, somebody's going to, heels are going to win. Faces are going to win. And suddenly, Last of the Dragons pins Taichi 1, 2, 3. So the Dangerous Techers suffer their first loss in the tournament. And now we get to the point totals. Chase and Fale are at 0. Yano, Ishii, OCon, and Cobb, Great O-Cobb, are at 4 each. Goto and Yoshihashi are at 2. ZSJ and Taichi, Evil and Yujiro, Sonata and Shingo are each at 4. And Tanahashi and Hanare are at 0. Gorillas of Destiny and Finjuice are at 4. So far we're doing some pretty damn good point totals right here. Having an even field right now, at least it's not like somebody's running away with it where they're obviously going to lose the last few and it's more predictable. So anyway, agree, disagree, what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.